Princess Catherine is one of the most stylish women in the world and often incorporates hidden messages into her outfits. The Princess of Wales uses fashion to convey hidden meanings in most, if not all, of her outfits. During one visit to the Royal College of Obstetrics and Gynecology in 2022, along with Princess Anne, Prince William's wife placed a special symbol on her £400 dress. Children's charities have always been particularly close to Catherine's heart, and she patronizes several of them, including the Royal College of Obstetrics and Gynecology, which she visited in April 2022. Royal fashion expert and celebrity stylist Miranda Holder told Fabulous, Catherine wore clothes from one of her favorite contemporary brands, Self Portrait. Her outfit consisted of a blazer-like dress with a belt and a skirt of familiar Catherine silhouette. The royal fashion expert went on to note that while the Duchess of Cambridge owns dresses of various colors, she chose a cream color for this particular occasion. Upon closer inspection, it was apparent that special adjustments had been made to the look in honor of the event, Miranda noted. Catherine and her stylist added an embroidered pineapple motif with a complementary cream thread that supported the elegance of the outfit on the front of her blazer. According to Miranda, the pineapple was a symbol often worn by people struggling with infertility. She explained, it served as the perfect finishing touch to Catherine's outfit, showing her solidarity with many midwives training at the college. Historian Robert Lacey, in his new book about Princes William and Harry, detailed Kate's plan that she allegedly carried out in 9 years. Not so long ago, some tabloids portrayed Meghan Markle as a calculating woman sneaking affectionately into the royal family. Years before that, however, the same opinion held true for Kate Middleton. At least that is what historian and Crown consultant Robert Lacey believes. In his new book, The Battle of the Brothers, William and Harry, the inside story of a family in turmoil, which recently saw the light of day, Lacey describes how Ms. Middleton has fashioned her life to appear as the best candidate to be the wife of the future heir. According to him, the plan matured in the girl's mind when she was 19. In his work, the historian assures that in 2001, Michael and Carol Middleton's eldest daughter should never have enrolled at St. Andrews University at all. Kate was thinking strategically, Lacey writes. She turned down a place at one of Britain's top universities, Edinburgh, and chose another, the University of St. Andrews, which probably didn't meet such high academic standards. She was already in Edinburgh to sort out housing, but changed universities and decided on art history because that was William's specialty. She postponed her studies for a year and even took a risk because she might not have gotten into St. Andrews. According to this version, Kate and William's meeting at the university was no accident, but the girl was not alone in her desire to be close to the crown. According to Lacey's book, after it was announced that Prince William would be going to university in Scotland, applications skyrocketed by as much as 44%. The future spouses met during their first semester, but William looked at Kate only as a friend. A classmate even posed as his girlfriend to shield His Highness from excessive attention from the opposite sex, but there was never a spark between them until a certain point. The turning point, as you know, was when Miss Middleton appeared on the runway in a translucent dress at a charity fashion show on March 26, 2002. According to Lacey, there was a subtle calculation in that, too. This is a strategically minded lady who knows what she wants and gets it, claims the author of Prince William and Harry. A romance ensued between the former friends, and they began renting rooms in the same apartment with their friends so that they could communicate freely and not draw undue attention to themselves. They managed to keep a secret even from their neighbors. But after graduation from university, the couple's relationship twice had crisis moments that led to a breakup. However, each time Kate managed to remind the prince about herself, and they were reunited again. The press drew attention to the fact that His Highness and Miss Middleton have been together for many years, but there was no ring on the finger of the girl. The most scathing of the media workers even gave Kate a hurtful nickname, hinting at her unenviable position. According to Robert Lacey, the girl even managed to overdo the plan. William didn't want to get married until he was 30 years old, the biographer wrote. She waited 9 years, but in the end she got it at the age of 28, so it's another strategic achievement on her part, and she turns out to be the perfect heiress to the throne. Among royal admirers, however, Lacey's opinion is shared by a minority. The rest prefer to believe in true love. Nevertheless, 9 years after they met, William did ask his sweetheart to marry him. According to many royal experts, it took him so long to make sure that Catherine would be suitable for the role of the future queen and would not let him down in any situation. Today, Camilla Parker Bowles is part of the British royal family and performs official representation duties, but before her marriage to Prince Charles, she pursued a career, which, however, did not work out very well. Queen consort Camilla received an excellent education. She studied at the British School Dumbrells, later attended classes at Queen's Gate, and then studied at the British Institute in Paris. After graduation, Camilla returned to London and took a job as a secretary in the prestigious. The future wife of the Prince of Wales was responsible for helping the designers, as well as running personal errands for her boss Tom Parr, and according to former colleagues of the Duchess, she did her job well. Designer Imogen Taylor told the Sunday Times about the time when Camilla worked at Halifax and Fowler. She hadn't been with the company that long, her work was okay, but eventually she was fired. According to Taylor, Camilla fell victim to the aggression of her boss Parr, who often took his anger out on subordinates. Once, when the future Duchess came to the office in the evening to finish the work, she faced with his boss, who threw a tantrum, resulting in a woman was fired. However, this unpleasant and offensive incident has not affected the welfare of Camilla. The Duchess of Cornwall, and before her marriage to the Prince of Wales, had considerable capital. According to some reports, the personal fortune of Camilla is estimated at $5 million. This money was inherited by the wife of Prince Charles from her father, Major Bruce Shanda. Of course, Camilla's personal savings were significantly less than Prince Charles's, but that was not the reason for the marriage contract. Like most members of the British royal family, the couple chose not to enter into a contract because it is not customary in monarchical circles. A royal biographer revealed why the couple took their time getting married and who prompted the Prince of Wales to finally make a serious move. They officially announced their relationship in 1999, but Camilla Parker Bowles and Prince Charles had to wait 6 years before announcing their engagement. According to royal biographers, the years leading up to the marriage were quite difficult for the couple. Throughout those years, Camilla had to struggle to be accepted by the British public as a member of the royal family and as the wife of the future king. At the same time, Charles himself did not particularly try to help his beloved. As the royal biographer Penny Junor writes in her book The Firm, 2005, there was one good reason why the Prince of Wales waited so long. That reason was the feelings of his sons. Charles and Camilla did not want to impose a stepmother on Prince William and Prince Harry before the children were grown up. Although they were genuinely happy to see their father happy and they really liked Camilla, it was a difficult move. The problem was compounded by the fact that most newspapers blamed Camilla for Princess Diana and Charles of Wales' divorce. William and Harry loved their mother and honor her memory. They know that Camilla was one of the causes of her unhappiness, Junor reported. In another biography, The Duchess. The Untold Story, 2017, Junor writes that Camilla's father, Major Bruce Shand, thought Charles was weak and indecisive for a while. The man who played a key role in convincing Charles to do the right thing was Bruce Shand. He was 87 years old at the time, and although he treated the Prince of Wales well, he thought he was weak and worried about how vulnerable he made Camilla by letting her live in a state of uncertainty, the biographer writes. Shand took the prince aside and said, "I want to face God knowing that my daughter is okay." The rest of Camilla's family was in agreement with Shand. They felt that Camille's situation was difficult, and although she herself had previously been reluctant to marry, things were different now. Secretly, she was grateful to her father for putting pressure on Charles, Junor concluded.